Morning, Steve.
What's up? What's up, Teddy?
So you're representing the podcast merch.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've ever worn it.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah, I don't want to, take it places yet because I still have anxiety that I have a podcast that's out.
Those podcast guys.
Yeah. I don't know.
I forgot to bring that up about the giveaway.
What giveaway?
We're supposed to do a giveaway with that shirt.
Oh, so I'm supposed to give this shirt away?
No.
Oh, okay.
Same
That's how
shirt,
that works.
Same type of shirt.
It's a pretty shirt.
Yeah, black.
Yeah,
Black's
that's my
pretty.
color. That's my color. It's got a little tagline on the back.
Yeah.
Now, here's some advice.
So what we're going to do with that, I found a name generator online. So we will figure out how to get people who want the shirt to submit in, and we'll take their name and put it in the generator, and whoever wins gets the shirt. They send, their mailing information, and we'll send it over to them.
Who's going to pay for the stamp?
One of us. Split it.
Stamps done went up.
$7.
Yeah, $7 a stamp. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing? You got to pay for stamps.
Yeah.
Remember people collected stamps?
My girlfriend does.
She collects... Well, she's also into that field. I'm talking about some random ass...
Yeah.
Jack or Jill out here saving stamps.
My mom told me, she was like, I have some old Harry Potter stamps for you.
Oh, you'd love those, pal.
Apparently, we've had them for years. They're like really old Harry Potter stamps, so
right.
They might be worth something, maybe.
How the hell can a stamp be worth anything? It's this big, Teddy, and it goes on a piece of mail.
We went to...
People throw the mail away.
Maybe that's why it's so valuable.
I don't know. I never got that.
But when we went to Stanton last year, we went in a antique shop or whatever, and she bought a whole, container of old stamps, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool designs. Vintage.
I just can't get into the stamp collection. I just...
I don't know.
What's up with collections? Do you have like a collection? There's like people with baseball cards, collections. People with old coins, collections.
Yeah. I used to collect movie tickets. I have about 20 movie tickets.
Okay, that's not bad.
YuGiOh cards.
There's some YuGiOh cards over there. Yeah, I pulled it out of my friend yesterday. I sent him a picture of the white dragon or whatever I had.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. I said I'm gonna hit y'all with it right now. And they said, what? I hit it with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I was like, y'all ain't got shit to come back from that, pal. I gotcha.
No, they don't.
I remember my first YuGiOh duel on the bus. I can't remember the characters.
What an epic place to have a duel at.
Okay, there's this one guy.
Cards falling on the ground on the floor, and then there's a bump. Oh, shit.
Okay, there was this guy on the bus. He's like the number 1 seed. Like, he's got all the cards.
Right.
He's got all the cards.
Do I know this guy?
You would if I said his name. Yeah. You'd be like, oh, of course he's the number 1 YuGiOh guy.
I had someone in mind.
And I had just got into it.
Mm-hmm.
I just started collecting cards. I don't know how many stars these things can go up to, but I have one with like 8 stars.
Yeah.
So it was a sick card.
Right.
And I was going to pull it on his ass. Yeah, we had a duel. I pull out my card, and he goes, oh, dang. I didn't expect that from you. And he just pulls out a card and beats that card's ass. He's like, but that was a great try, kid. That was a great try. Great duel. And I have no idea what goes into a YuGiOh duel. I just knew I had one card that was so much better than my other one, so I just went... That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever done.
Here's something more ridiculous. I was the kid that would collect the cards, but didn't know how to play.
I didn't know how to play either, Teddy. That's why I pulled out the big star. The big star card.
I was just like, yeah, this is like, the trend, so I'll just get some
I guess
Yu-Gi-Oh
there's
ones.
writing and stuff on the cards
Yeah.
that, like, this card can beat this one, but this one can't beat that one. I believe that's how people play.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. I just pulled out, the blue eye white dragon or whatever, and I put it out there.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "That's a great try, man, but sit back down." Yeah.
Did you ever have the thing that you put on your arm that had the
No.
cards?
No, was that like a wristband
Yeah.
that could hold like 5 cards?
Something
And
like.
you can just,
Did it shoot out? Did it shoot the cards out?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I didn't get into that too much.
I went to go see the big movie in theaters
You
when it
did?
came out. Yeah.
Because I tried to get my father to take me.
Yeah.
Me and Cole, because they promised at the theater they would give you a pack of cards. And
They
it
give you
might-
one card.
or it might be like the best Yu-Gi-Oh character there was. So I was like, you got to take me to that.
Yeah.
He took me to go see Without a Paddle.
Good
And that was
movie,
such a great decision on his part.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I was so upset as a kid. I was so upset. I was like, you don't want me to succeed at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Why won't you take me to this movie?
Right.
And he took me to see Without a Paddle, and it was great.
Yeah. That was another instance, maybe why I like horror movies so much, but I wanted to, we were at the beach, and I was a young kid, and everybody wanted to go see Signs, the M. Night Shyamalan movie with Mel Gibson, with the aliens.
I've not seen it, but I've heard of it.
Well,
I've heard it's bad.
I liked it, but I could see where people disliked it.
Well, he makes movies where you either love it or you hate it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. And I was too scared at the time. I was like, Mom, Spy Kids 2 came out. Can I go see it? So I ended up seeing Spy Kids. But when I saw Signs for the first time, I was like, why didn't I see this in theaters?
Yeah, that's how I felt when I saw Without a Paddle. I was like, that was a good decision in hindsight.
Yeah.
Dax Shepard.
Yeah.
All right, I've been looking up.
Seth Green?
I've been looking up the charts for the #1 shows in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say podcasts.
You just
I'm
did.
sick of the word.
You got
Sick of-
podcasts on your shirt?
Yeah, I did. I'm sick of hearing a word, but I looked at the charts for the pods. Dax Shepard is #2.
Yeah. Erica likes listening to him.
What?
Yeah.
To Dax Shepard?
Apparently his podcast is great. He's a great conversator.
Okay. Dax Shepard is funny.
Mm-hmm.
But he's only famous for being married to that woman.
You think so?
What's her name? Kristen Bell?
Yeah.
He's only famous for marrying her.
You think so?
I promise. I promise.
I think he's a bigger celebrity than she is.
I don't think Dax Shepard is. No, he's had Obama on his show.
He
He's had Prince Harry.
he can get everybody.
And it's called Armchair Expert.
Yeah.
Teddy, I don't know why we couldn't compete with this man. We're going to be up here in a few weeks. So just I was just looking at our competitors who we got to compete with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rogan's obviously got that top spot.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure when he retires, we'll take that.
Comparing Dax and Rogan, it's like Dax gets the mainstream guys, and Rogan gets like
People you never heard of.
never heard of, but is like, whoa.
Dude, I was listening to Rogan the other day with Ari Shafir.
I couldn't listen to.
You don't like Ari?
No.
I love him. I like all the comics you hate. I like Bert. Okay, he's.
I mean, I like
he's
him.
relatable.
I don't like his comedy.
He's kind of got a. We always have a dumbass in the friend group.
Yeah.
There's always a dumbass in every friend group that everybody has.
Yeah.
Bert's the guy. He's the dumbass out of all the comics.
Yeah.
Ari's just a douche. Especially with that story where he laced Bert with Molly.
Yeah.
That's such a douche.
Well, he's done many things that's why I don't like him.
Yeah, I like him. Not a lot of people do. A lot of people don't like him.
Yeah.
But he was talking about his what's that stuff called? Ayahuasca trip.
Mm-hmm.
on Rogan's episode, that shit was wild.
Really?
He was talking to dead people in his head.
Oh.
And then him and Rogan started crying.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Rogan got deep and started crying.
Rogan went viral this past week on the internet.
How?
His ice bath and his long ass nipples. Have
How
you
long
seen
were
this?
they? No, I didn't see the video. I didn't watch
They'd
it.
be like,
Have you ever been in an ice bath?
I don't know if I have or
I don't
not.
have enough ice here to do that.
Yeah, I can't remember if I have or not.
And I've never tried the cold therapy. I've only tried the sauna that he's always raving about. We get it, Joe.
Yeah.
You're in a sauna for 20 minutes.
Nothing's better than a sauna.
We get it, Joe.
Highest temperature.
Jesus Christ. But Dax Shepard, you're getting chased down. Podcast boys.
Podcast guys.
Actually, I think we're going to do a professional wrestling tag team. We should have went to the fair last night in Dublin and just heel turned on the Boogie Woogie Man.
Did he win his last?
I have no idea.
Probably.
I have no idea.
No, it would be good if he lost. That's the way to go.
Yeah,
Right?
as a wrestler, you have to lose your last match.
Ric Flair.
Yeah, Undertaker.
Yeah.
Wait, Undertaker won his last match.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's an outlier.
Hmm.
Because the thought process behind losing your last match is you make a new star. Or you try to.
Yeah.
Like
But was
Kurt Angle lost his last match. Shawn Michaels lost his last match.
But did Shawn Michaels' career skyrocket after he beat Ric Flair?
Shawn Michaels was already
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, you ideally would do it with somebody you want to be the next guy.
Yeah.
But in that case, Shawn retired 2 years after that.
Mm.
There's just two legends,
Yeah.
him and Ric Flair, and they put on a great.
That was the saddest
That
moment
was
I've ever
great.
seen.
That was great theater.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's like, come on.
yeah. He's putting the dukes up, and he
Yeah.
knows he's gonna get kicked in the face. Speaking of pro wrestling, how'd you like AEW, Teddy?
Yeah. That was
Was
the
it
first,
entertaining?
the first time I've watched a full
A television show.
an AEW.
Television show.
Yeah. And yeah, I
What
enjoyed
are
it.
thoughts on it? Because me and my buddy are talking about it right now. That first match pissed me off.
That was the longest thing.
Okay, it was long.
It was like 35 minutes long.
Well, this is what AEW does. It's 5-on-5.
Yeah.
All those guys got to go out somehow.
There's a lot of tag team matches.
AEW is like gang warfare.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a gang.
The Warriors.
That's the way the Attitude Era was. Kind of
Yeah.
in WWE, everybody was in a faction. Everybody had a partner.
Yeah.
That's the way AEW is.
Speaking of tag team, we'll get to it. What I want to talk about, but go ahead. What you sent me earlier this week.
I can't remember.
The Ugly Boys.
Oh yeah, but but AEW, I told my buddy, all they do is kick out. I watched those guys kick him in the face. Three guys super kicked him in the face at the same time, Daddy, and he kicked out.
Explain the dunk move.
Oh, it was Space Jam themed.
I was like, what the
And
hell?
these guys get. One guy's got the ball. One guy's got it in like a tombstone pile driver. And this one guy comes off the top rope and catches the basketball, tries to dunk it,
Misses.
misses the dunk, and pile drives him on the floor.
Yeah.
And that guy probably kicked out when he got in the ring. No, at AEW.
Yeah, I think so.
They kick out of everything. That drives me
Yeah.
fucking insane, Teddy, as a wrestling fan.
Then somebody.
Move's got to mean something.
Yeah. Somebody slashed their arm, like, vertically. So that was bad, because the
I don't
camera.
know how that happened.
I don't know. It's on the turnbuckle. But then the camera shot at his arm, and he was bleeding everywhere. So it was bad.
You might could have seen the bone.
Yeah.
And the forearm bone's pretty deep.
He could have
in
bled
there.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. And you really tuned in there for the main event.
That's what drawed me in.
Y2J.
Yeah.
Actually, he was the Painmaker with that stupid makeup.
That was so funny.
If I see him in that makeup, I don't think he's going to give me pain. I just laugh.
Yeah.
he's got paint going down his eyes and across his mouth or something like that.
Yeah.
And he fought Nick Gage.
His not his debut, but his first.
That's his first ever, I think,
match.
free television match.
Yeah.
Because he's on like paywalls.
Yeah.
Because he does the extreme death match.
He does like the underground death matches that I've been wanting to go to one. So
Yeah, well, let's go to one and
Yeah.
do a live pod and interview these fans. These fans might be wild.
Yeah.
Because Nick Gage had fought in a death match on Saturday night of last week
Yeah.
and lost to Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona used to be in the WWE as Zack Ryder.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
Those
name.
fans hated him because he's a WWE kind of guy
Right.
going into that world.
Gotcha.
And he won. He beat Nick Gage.
Oh, okay.
They threw like 1,000
I
bottles
saw
in
that.
the ring.
Yeah. He was like
Holding
holding the belt up, and
He was
like,
trying to get a shot. He was trying to get like an iconic shot of him holding the belt up
Yeah.
and him just getting pelted. But he said they threw pizza cutters at him in the ring.
God.
Like, those fans are rabid.
Yeah.
And
Like I said, I don't want to stand or sit in the front row
row.
of one of those events.
Because if you sit in the front row, it'll be like what happened at AEW. The glass come flying at you.
Yeah. Glass, fucking chairs.
There's tube light. Dude, there's
Yeah,
tube. Those light tubes just shoot off
Isn't there
everywhere.
like chemicals in there?
I don't know how they rig them up. Probably not.
I don't know.
Probably not. I would say not.
Yeah.
But they're still pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
And I told Teddy when he watched that match, it's not going to be a perfect wrestling match at all.
No.
Nick Gage does not know how to have a wrestling match.
Like he can.
And the
he
hardcore
limps when he walks. He limps because that's what he
Ass
does.
kicked
Yeah.
the last 20 years of his life.
Yeah. See his teeth.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Nick Gage is a perfect representative of that
death
world.
match. Yeah, culture.
Of that world. And he fought Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho, of course, beat him.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho, that's a great storyline.
Yeah.
The 5, he's got to beat 5 people to get to this one guy, so that one guy beats him.
Mm-hmm.
That's just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Professional wrestling. How about WWE take note?
Right.
He brought back his old buddy, old Juventud Guerrera,
Yeah.
next week. So, did you watch SmackDown the other night too?
We went to McAdoo's after
And
that
you had it on.
sunflower event or whatever, and we were sitting in the booth.
Oh yeah, they had like a sunflower festival.
Yeah. And we went there for a little bit, and then we went to McAdoo's, or Mockadoo's,
I
and
think it actually is Mockadoo's.
I like saying Mockadoo's.
The guy who's founded its last name is Mocker.
Right. Well, anyway, we sat at a booth, and I looked up, and it was SmackDown. I was like, yeah, Steve would like this. I'm gonna send it to him.
I missed it. I missed the whole episode.
Yeah.
I was stuck in Pulaski all night on Friday.
Well, I saw Roman Reigns in the ring, and then fucking Cena comes out
Super
and
Cena
signs.
is green, and he
Yeah.
signs the contract.
Yeah.
He stole the contract. he
Yeah.
wasn't even on the contract. I don't
Yeah.
know how that booking worked. But Cena and Reigns is official. Professional wrestling lit. I know you guys probably think we're lame for talking about it. But we're about to hit a boom period where people are going to be like, did you see this?
Right.
So you need to get on it before everybody else does.
Yeah. Like a band that isn't popped yet.
Yeah, it's like Travis Scott back in the day. I was trying to get people on. And then everybody caught on. I used to follow Travis Scott on Instagram. This is how, I don't know if you call this egotistical of me or not. But when I saw some basic chick followed him on Instagram, I said it's over for me. I unfollowed him. I got out of there. I said, if she's following him, I can't. I can't do it. So I did. I had to unfollow Travis Scott. That's how mainstream he got.
God.
Love the guy, but
Jeez.
I can't be seeing the same stuff she does.
Well, I brought up music because this past week has been nothing but tragedy.
For the rock industry.
Yeah. Joey, what's his
Jordison.
name? Jordison. And ZZ Top.
Bassist.
Yeah.
What's his name, Cole? You know his name?
No.
I don't know his name. I just know his look.
Yeah.
Look it up.
He's got the beard.
Yeah.
Wasn't his first name like Dusty or something like that?
I think it was, actually.
Any ZZ Top fans out there?
Dusty Heel.
Dusty Hill.
Hill, like running up a hill.
HILL.
Yeah, I was blaring Sharp Dressed Man the other day. That's a great song.
Right.
And, yeah, Slipknot, it's just that time where another one goes. We had Paul Gray leave us in, like, 2010.
11 or...
Yeah, something like that. I was in, like, 9th, 10th grade.
You know what I heard when I heard it? On the Bear.
On the Bear.
The announcement. Speaking of the Bear, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that a little bit later. Yeah, it's just what happens in music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to him. Was he sick?
Who?
Jordison.
Yeah,
Is it Jordanson or Jordison? I think
Jordison.
I knew it was like Jordan something.
It's Jordison.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
he got really sick a few years
the
ago.
last couple of years.
Yeah, he had to leave Slipknot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had to leave Slipknot to recover. He had to leave Slipknot and join another band to get his energy levels and stuff up to rejoin Slipknot.
Because of what they weren't as raw, or as a hardcore.
Yeah, he had
They're a
really
different
bad
type of music.
arthritis, like really, really bad, and then he had like a neurological.
Yeah, he had some
disease.
brain issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would see you having arthritis too if you had to drum that damn fast.
Yeah.
That's one of the best drummers of all time.
Yeah, top 5.
Modern rock, he's probably...
Top 5, top 10 around
Yeah.
there.
I watched like tribute videos of him, and where he's on his doing his drums, and like
he's
he
elevating
rises
to the
up,
sky.
and then it goes like upside down or sideways, and he's still drumming.
Jesus.
Crazy. That's why I want to go to it.
Oh, you got... we have to go to a Slipknot show.
Yeah, that is a bucket list for me.
I think they'll still be doing the damn thing for a few more years.
I mean, they were just...
They'll do it until Corey Taylor can't talk.
They were going to be in Danville for the festival this year, but
I'm not going to that.
Not fest.
No.
it was
That Blue Ridge Rock Fest that people were trying to get me to go to, and I was like, guys, it sucked a few years ago. It sucked.
That's a different feeling though.
Nah, I'm still salty.
Slipknot.
I'm still salty.
It was going to be, Slipknot was going there, but Corey Taylor had like a con
Previous,
he had to be
he had a previous engagement.
at. But it's still good.
Yeah,
He has a new book out, Corey Taylor.
I'm sure my older brother has read it. That's the biggest Corey Taylor fan you'd ever meet. He's met him like 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Stone Sour or Slipknot.
Yeah. Stone Sour and Slipknot.
Who
Who's
he-
your favorite?
Stone Sour Slipknot?
Yeah, who you prefer?
Slipknot, of
Slipknot?
course. Yeah.
It depends.
I don't know, man.
I have to be in the mood.
I don't know.
Bothered by Stone Sour? Yeah.
The whole aesthetic of Slipknot just is with my type of vibe.
The House of Golden Bones, both those albums
Yeah.
are really good.
You can't really beat Duality. I push my...
Psychosocial.
Yeah.
Dead Memories.
But, yeah, it's another Slipknot member who left us. It's just going to keep happening over the years. That's what happens when you have 13 members.
I read something a while back, just a theory that goes around when you bring in darkness, like, it affects your surroundings.
What do you mean your surroundings?
Like, darkness will be brought into your life. For instance, you know how dark they are with their lyrics,
Their look?
their look, and then later on it just catches up to them.
Well, sounds like he had health issues and everybody dies at some point.
Yeah,
That might be what happened.
that's true. I heard there's a Corey Taylor story that he talked about on, I think it was like Steve-O's podcast.
Okay.
He got really bad into alcoholism, and he was around a group of guys that he thought was friends at the time, and he got so drunk he blacked out. They thought he was dead.
Jesus Christ. How much do you have to drink to think you're dead?
Like, they thought he was dead, and they put him in a dumpster and left him there.
As like a joke?
No, as in they thought he was really dead, so they just put his body in the trash.
Oh, so almost dying can bring out who you're around because of what they do with your body.
Yeah.
Okay. If I did that, what would you guys do to my body?
I'm going to take you to the hospital.
Oh, well, thanks.
I'm going to put you in a dumpster.
Oh, thank you.
God.
And a homeless guy is just eating my flesh
Jesus.
because he's hungry.
God, that's so messed up.
That is a wild little story.
God.
Yeah, if you've got any stories about what your friends would do to you if they thought you were dead, hit the hotline. I got to get the number out.
I got it, 540-358-1583.
I actually think I had it during the week. I was
Oh, really?
I was like murmuring it to myself. I was like, and I think I got it one time. Hit that number again, Teddy.
540-358-1583.
If you have any doubts about what your friends would do if you died,
Yeah.
hit the hotline.
Or if they did anything to you that's a little, messed up, call and tell us.
Yeah, rat on your friends.
Yeah.
Make different names for them.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to call them out or anything.
But we will play it on the show, so whatever you send, I will play.
Yeah, he will. Yes, he will. But yeah. What else is going on, Ted?
Let's get
into business.
Let's get
Let's
into
the
the
meat and potatoes of the show here.
Let's get into the bad news.
What bad news?
What you have every fucking week.
Oh, COVID?
Yeah.
Why is this bad news? Explain to me why it's bad news.
Because before we started recording, you said, I'm going to tell everybody that they're going to die.
You're not supposed to bring up what goes on off the fucking air, Teddy. I just think this new era of COVID, I'm excited for it.
You're excited.
I think
for it.
Americans can use this as a chance to unite, settle their differences.
Okay, good. You're bringing positivity into this time.
We can use this time to unite.
Right.
This new era of COVID, this Delta COVID, I'm excited for where we're going as a country
Yeah.
and as a people. I think it's a good opportunity to reset. Don't you think?
I don't know.
The masks are coming back, pal. I told you.
Yeah.
I told everybody. I hate being right about this, but sometimes you hate being right.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been right about something and was like, damn, I wish I was a little stupider. Didn't call that.
That, and then, like, say, I didn't think something was right that someone told me. Like, this instance right here. Well, not really, because I kind of agree with you. But if somebody told you something was going to happen, or something or is about to happen, and they end up right, and you disagreed with them throughout, and they proved you wrong, you're like, damn, okay. All right.
Well, I'm obviously making way more out of this than it needs to be done. It's not going to last long. I just thought, Teddy, we got a little too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
We got a little too comfortable. And I knew, I was like, it's kind of early.
Well, it's like the vaccine. They're like, it works.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
Yeah.
Cases are going down. People are getting
Well, they were.
vaccinated. Yeah.
They were.
But now, are they going to mandate it?
No.
You don't think?
Mm-mm. I thought it was illegal for companies and corporations to make their employees get vaccinated. Make it a mandatory, like universities.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I start seeing universities mandate COVID vaccinations, I'm like, Dana White, quote, that's fucking illegal.
Yeah.
I thought that was illegal because it's not FDA approved.
Right.
All right, I'm going to mess this up. It's an EUA, Emergency Use Authorization vaccine.
Mm.
It was flown through studies and not FDA approved yet because, vaccinations take like 7 years of study, 7 years of testing.
Yeah.
So it's an emergency use vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
I saw under law, people can't mandate that. But then these people start mandating, and I'm confused.
Yeah.
There's going to be lawsuits about this.
I was trying to say that.
Are they going to win or lose? I have no idea. I
They
thought it was illegal. I
they
was telling
should
everybody.
lose.
Because everybody was like, people talking to people who go to local universities and stuff. They're like, Virginia Tech's going to mandate the COVID vaccine. And I was like, I don't think they can.
Yeah.
But they did.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'm on the side.
So I don't think they're going to I don't think it's going to be mandated nationwide at all now.
I'm on the side where I think you should do whatever you want because it is America, obviously. But I'm on the side of, I got vaxxed. So I don't care if you
suggest it, but I don't care if you do or not.
Exactly.
I did my part.
That's my...
I feel like that was my part and I did my part. If you feel like your part's something else, fucking do it. I don't care.
Yeah. That's my take on it.
But this is a time where Americans can finally unite and settle our differences because Delta COVID is here. It is time for America to unite. Do you think we can do that?
I hope so.
Do you think we're capable of that?
God. No. Not right now.
Obviously, everything I just said was tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here spilling unity to Teddy. It looked like it was kind of changing his mind a little bit.
I hope you're right.
I didn't mean any of that. No, this is all horseshit. We're doomed. Fights in the streets.
Yeah.
All the above. And we're just going to sit here and react to it on this show.
Yeah. No. Speaking of lawsuits, Shakira.
I don't know if that's necessarily a lawsuit or she's just in trouble. She's just in trouble. Yeah. I mean, she's in deep. I love Shakira, by the way.
Yeah.
I cheer against Barcelona because her husband plays there, and I want to be her husband. I mean, I don't like that guy.
Just because of the fact that he's married to Shakira?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that guy.
Okay. Well, Shakira could stand trial for tax evasion in Spain, says judge.
How much is she down?
$17 million.
Wow.
There is sufficient evidence to hold a trial for Shakira's alleged tax evasion for the years of 2012, 13, and 14. The investigation said in a ruling, Judge Marco Jesus...
Jesus!
I don't know how to say his last name. Wrote that Shakira lived more than 200 days in Spain in each of those 3 years, making her liable.
Yeah, that's where her husband's from and plays. So
yeah.
She probably does live there that long.
Making her liable to pay taxes in the country. The judge, or Jesus said that... Jesus said that in the investigation so far, Spain's tax agency and Shakira's lawyers have urged over the meaning of main residence.
Where else would she live? She's Colombian, but does she live in the United States? She's getting out of this. But
yeah, she's got 17
there's so much tax evasion in Spain. Messi.
Yeah.
Legend Messi. Got brought up in some tax evasion stuff. Cristiano Ronaldo was in way deeper tax evasion than Shakira. You know what he did? He left Real Madrid and went and played in Italy. He's like, fuck that, I ain't paying that. It was probably up to like $50 million.
God bless.
And he left and went straight to Italy and hasn't looked back since.
He looks like a toy.
Cristiano?
He looks like a Barbie toy. His face is all shiny.
He takes care of his skin.
Yeah.
Messi doesn't look like that. Messi's kind of an average-looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why people maybe like Messi a little more. Ronaldo...
Well, Ronaldo's dirty when he plays.
Not really.
You don't think?
No.
Oh, I thought
he's flashy. He's not. I don't think he's dirty.
I thought he's always dirty.
No. I don't think he's dirty. No. I don't think he's dirty. Yeah. Him and Messi. Messi just got the most likes on an Instagram picture of all time.
What was it of?
He finally won a trophy with Argentina. They've never won a trophy.
Gotcha.
And he's, the best player, some say, of all time.
Yeah.
Finally won a trophy. Got 20 million likes on a photo of him holding the trophy. He's just the more likable dude out of the two. I like both of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they bounced from Spain because, or Ronaldo bounced from Spain because he's like, fuck that. I'm not paying that. And Messi, I don't know what happened to his situation. It got a little messy.
Yeah.
But he stayed there.
Wasn't there something in the news about Trump's tax returns?
Oh, they've been saying he's evaded taxes for...
Yeah, but something recently just came up.
I don't know, Teddy.
Let's
Anything
see.
Trump that gets brought up.
Tax.
I'm like, do I even care anymore?
Right.
Do I even care?
New book just came out. I saw it.
What book?
Let's see. The cover of it was hilarious. Let's see. Where's it at? I Alone Can Fix It is what the title is.
Is it a book about...
Donald Trump's catastrophic final year.
Oh, it was a horrible year.
Yeah.
It was a horrible final year.
There's like 4 books that come out every year of Trump now.
Well, he's a hot button
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
And...
The cover of it is him when he took off the mask.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that guy was a president. But
That's
that was
crazy.
2016 to 2020.
That was crazy.
Let's go back and revisit it. Let's just go. And I'm not a fan or anything, but I just want to revisit. Like, what were we doing? What were we saying?
We would go back and forth. Like, I kind of agree with Trump. Oh, I don't agree. Whatever he says.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be honest. We would go back and forth.
Yeah. Andrew got my phone
Oh, okay.
and texted one of my group chats, and I said, "If you guys say you miss Donald Trump, you're a fucking sexist." And one of our boys said, "This is the only thing I miss is the memes."
Right.
He's very memeable.
Yeah.
Joe's just not memeable.
Right.
so that's where we're
Well-
looking at.
He is in some instances
Well, we just don't
when they
see
make
a
fun
lot.
of him as not be able to talk.
Yeah, that'll get you made fun of on
Yeah.
Twitter
Yeah.
in 2021 if you can't talk.
Yeah. But media just drives by it. Drives by on what he says, because some of the shit he says is insane.
Remember when Biden was at that conference and said, and he was talking to that, he was talking about a little girl sitting in a chair. She's like, look at her with her legs crossed. Looks like a 19-year-old girl.
Ugh.
Like, dude, Joe, she's like 10.
God.
Like, Joe, he's like 10. She's like 10.
They would bash Trump so much for talking about...
Trump did say some weird things about his daughter.
Yeah.
So the fact that people would say back in the campaign that Biden was a creep, I was like, no. They're both kind of creeps.
They are. I'll grab him by the pussy. And
Yeah.
then...
the pussy.
But then you have Biden describing a kid looking like a
Young
19-year-old
lady.
by how she's sitting.
Yeah, with her little legs. We said, like, with her little legs crossed. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm out. But
Yeah.
how did we get on to Trump and Biden? We were talking about Shakira.
About money.
Oh, money.
Taxes. Yeah.
Shakira's in deep. 17 million.
Yeah. I think she'll be fine.
Oh, she'll be fine. Tax
Yeah.
evasion? When tax evasion comes up, they probably look at their phone. She'll probably look at her phone in a headline and be like, tax evasion, Shakira owes 17 million. She just goes, and just sits back on the beach.
Yeah.
She just sits back down on the beach.
I could do that next week.
Yep. She could release a single, pay
Yeah.
that thing off in a week.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Shakira song before we move on?
Oh, good one.
Everybody's going to say Hips Don't Lie. That's a pretty good song.
Probably
Is
that.
that her best? Is that her best?
Yeah. That's my favorite, in my opinion.
She Wolf's pretty damn good.
We brought this up so many times.
She Wolf's pretty good.
Ow!
Yes.
God.
I'm a huge Shakira fan. I enjoyed the hell out of that halftime show. And I don't even like Jennifer Lopez.
Right.
Really.
Right.
Jennifer Lopez tries to put on this persona that she's... What is it? Jenny from the block.
But she might be a little slut. She might be a little slut.
She's back with Affleck.
Yeah.
Ben is back.
There-
Have you seen his shoulders recently? In pictures in Hollywood, he was just walking around like this. Now that he's back with Jennifer Lopez, he's just up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's raised his shoulders. up
You
a
ever
little
seen his back tattoo?
I have not. No, you've showed it to me.
It's terrible.
You've showed it to me.
It's terrible.
Did you see him laying on a yacht with Lopez? He was just using her ass as his pillow.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the Ben we need.
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah.
I saw Matthew Gillespie on Twitter like a few weeks back. He sent this message to some guy, and he's like, Ben's back.
God.
And I was like, I couldn't agree more.
Right.
So what's next on the docket? Oh, wait, before we get to that, let's get into words. What's
just
a
go
docket?
with
What's a docket?
God.
What's next on the dossier?
Docket?
The docket.
Like a document?
I said on the docket. That's just the word
okay.
we say. What's
Okay.
next on the docket? What's that even mean, people?
Words that
Words?
looks different than what they sound like.
What was the word that tripped you up this week?
Rendezvous.
It's spelled like Rendezvous.
Yeah.
Rendezvous.
Yeah, let me...
I tell you what, if I was at the spelling bee, if they said rendezvous, I just walk off stage. I'm like, I'm out. Congrats to the 13-year-old that's about to beat my ass. I'm out.
It's spelled Rendezvous.
Is there a space in there, or is it all one word?
All one word.
I thought it was some spaces in there,
One word.
like some dashes, because it's French, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
I was thinking of some words that I say. Some words that I say that's in my vernacular that I have no clue what the fuck it means.
You just say it.
I just say them. I got one up right here. Monotonous. Don't know how to spell it. Don't know what it means. I just say it. I think it means a lot. Like,
I spelled it right.
monotonous. Let me see if I get it. M-O-N-O. M-O-N-O. Mono. T-O-U-S.
N-O-U-S.
Ah! I'm out of
Dull,
the spelling bee.
dull, tedious, and repetitious.
It's repetitious. That's what it is. I say monotonous.
I was pretty good in school doing the spelling.
I was
bees.
too. I was too, and then I got older.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I majored in English, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. I said something at work the other day, and I was like, "This is monotonous," and I was like, "Wait a second, I don't even know what the hell that means.
You just
What's that even mean? Monotonous." And then there's a word that people say that I have no clue what it means. In sports, I hear it sometimes. This guy's got a knack for the ball.
K-N-A-C-K. Yep.
Knack. What the hell's knack mean?
Natural skill at performing a task.
Yes.
I knew that,
He's got
yeah.
a knack for it. I thought it was spelled like gnat, like the bug. G-N-A-T.
Right.
I thought it was G-N-A-C-K. So if I got asked how to spell knack at the Webster spelling bee, I'd be like, just give it to this girl.
Well,
She's got it.
Rendezvous. Yesterday I was driving. There's a car called a Rendezvous.
Okay.
And we're at a red light.
Isn't there a store called Rendezvous?
I don't know.
Isn't there there's a company called Rendezvous. Look that up. And if anybody wants to apply to be our producer, call the hotline. I'm taking applications.
There's a restaurant.
There's a Rendezvous place in Blacksburg or something like that. Isn't that like a makeup company? I'm struggling.
Financial data.
If any female out there knows what Rendezvous is, I don't know if it's a makeup... there's something.
Well, we were at the red light, and Eric was like, "That's a weird looking car." I'm like, "Yeah, Rendezvous." And she was like, "Really?" I'm like,
Rendezvous.
"What?"
It's
She's
like,
like,
no. Rendezvous like a makeup look. It's something.
She was like, "Really?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Rendezvous."
If
I'm
anybody
like,
can help us out, call the damn hotline up.
she was like, "You really thought it was that?" I was like, "Yeah." And another thing I get mixed up whenever I'm texting, diary and dairy. Why do I get that mixed up?
Diary got the I before the A.
Yeah, I get that mixed up all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm at the age where I'm struggling how to put the right version of to in sentences.
Oh, God, is that bad?
It's getting bad.
Yeah.
Teddy, you know I'm literate. You know I am. You know I use some diverse words. I'm struggling.
That's the one
T-O
thing.
and T-O-O is... I'm getting tripped up.
The twos and theirs are the one thing, the two things that I have to have correct.
I got theirs on lock.
Yeah.
I got their on lock.
Yeah.
Two? I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Because, I can obviously spell get the number. It's the T-O and the T-O-O. I'm struggling.
All right, what is... Okay, here we go.
It's the English test.
You're going to Walmart. I'm going to. Which two is that?
If you're going, it's T-O-O.
Yeah.
If I'm going, it's T-O.
Yeah.
It's not that I get mixed up. It's like typing it, texting it.
Okay.
I'm just awful. If I had to put an email, if I had to put two in an email, I'm sweating.
Oh no. A professional email. This guy's like retarded.
Yeah, if I'm like texting a guy from a famous newspaper, I can't put two in. I'm struggling with the way I type two.
Yeah, sometimes when I have to send something important, I'm like to Erica, how's this look? I know, because she's like, you're an English major.
Exactly.
You went to college for English.
You went to college for the language that we already knew. You went to college for the language we already knew, Teddy. You didn't go for Spanish.
Hell.
You didn't go for Latin. You didn't go for Arabic. You went for English.
And I still struggle.
Is it a hard language? It can't be. Everybody speaks it. I'm watching the Olympics. They're in Tokyo.
Right.
What language are they using? They're using English.
Well, English is the most
common
but difficult language to learn. Because of the twos, the theirs. That type of wordplay that we use is difficult for other countries.
So you're saying other cultures make it
a
little more simplistic.
Well, they make English a priority because it's so common, but yet difficult.
Yet monotonous.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so we're struggling with words here.
So maybe from different countries they have a knack for English rather than me, who's an English major.
I was thinking about I just sometimes sit and thought at work. I'm just sitting here like, I know the word knack. How the fuck you spell it? I'm trying not to look it up. I'm just like, G-N-A-C-K. No. It's K.
Yeah.
Well.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
What are some advice? We don't have a call. We're dry on the voicemail.
Daisy, we need an update.
Yeah. God, something bad must have happened.
Or something really good happened.
Maybe. Just give us an update. You don't need any advice. Just give us an update on what happened.
Yeah, just tell us.
Did your mom sleep with your husband?
Oh, shit.
I mean, that's in right now.
Yeah.
Mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Son-in-law. That's in right now. In the adult film industry.
Very taboo type stuff.
What?
People are into.
Where people think it's kind of risky.
But hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to my buddy about the Angie Renee thing the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, us 19-year-old boys, you got some 30-year-old woman messaging you with those pictures. You're just like, we're gonna bag a snow bunny today.
Snow bunny.
We're gonna bag a snow bunny with some experience.
We're gonna bag an aged turtle.
Yeah, we're gonna bag a snow bunny with way more experience. We're probably gonna be in for a wild evening.
God. That's why.
And then you get there, and it's not the case.
Speaking of age, I was like, why is Erica interested in me? She's like 3 years older than me. This is kind of hot.
Oh, well, that's
kind of hot.
That's not that big of an age gap.
Well, just to think, she's older than my brother. Kind of like that.
It's like, hey, she passed up my brother. Shut out, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Charlotte restaurant.
Yeah.
Wherever you're at.
Saw those AEW wrestlers.
I got so mad when he was sending you pictures of the guys. I'm like, I see it on TV every week.
Yeah.
If I was there, I'd harass those guys. I'd pull on that guy's ponytail.
Yeah.
That long red ponytail.
What was it, Mohawk or What was his nickname?
The Murder Hawk Monster.
Yeah, that was great.
And then he took a picture of Pillman's son, Pillman Jr.
The mullet guy.
with the mullet.
Yeah.
It was like his dad was one of the wildest sons of bitches in wrestling history.
Mm.
He was a wild man. He shot a gun on live WWE television
Jesus.
at Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Jesus.
Didn't he shoot a gun at Stone Cold? Cole.
I can't remember.
He shot a gun. It wasn't supposed to go off or something. It went off.
Dang.
That's Stone Cold.
God. Could you imagine that?
That's the attitude era for you.
Yeah.
Devon Dudley.
Oh, yeah. That whole thing. How did they get away with that shit?
Well, what happened was I sent him a video of Devon Dudley. They do a move
The Dudley
where
boys.
Bubba Ray holds someone's legs out while they're on the mat.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What's up?" And then Devon does it. And then he jumps and headbutts their balls.
Yeah.
Well, Bubba gets this female, I guess she was on the outside as a manager. I don't know if she was in a tag team or what.
Right.
But they go, after they get the guy, they go, "Well, let's get the girl." What's up? And Devon does his patented move where he comes off the top rope, hits her in the crotch
With his face.
with his and manages. He's like, "I'm just gonna stay here for a little longer," and he's just
for
face
a
deep.
good 10 seconds,
He
maybe.
was face deep in his gal for 10 seconds.
Yeah. How do you get away with that?
I want it back.
God.
Do you want it back? Do you want that back?
I mean,
It's
if,
entertainment.
if they're okay with it, I
consent.
must have been okay with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring it back.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
One last
I
thing.
want Randy Orton back, RKO and women. That was.
Oh, yeah.
Remember he made out with Stacy Keibler, he's just swapping spit, lip locking, and he just RKO'd her out of nowhere. That's how he broke up with his girlfriend. He RKO'd her. Ain't that great television?
Yeah.
He RKO'd Edge's wife last year. He said he was a better person.
Edge.
Yes, that was he said he was a better he was looking out for Edge more than his own wife.
God.
And she like slapped him in the face and he RKO'd her. Great. I need that back. But what was you gonna say?
Oh. Look out for us on the Bear. 105.3. This Friday.
Is that a done deal?
I'm pretty sure. It's happening Friday. We're going to be in the studio.
Are we really?
Yeah.
It's been my dream ever since I was a boy
Yeah.
to be on the Bear airwaves. Yeah, we're gonna be on a podcast, Bearcast.
Yeah.
I think it's called BSing with
Big Nate.
Big Nate.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Facebook/YouTube show.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's live or
I don't know, but Big Nate. He better be ready for a long one.
yeah. Cuz I
This-
sent him
The story we're gonna tell.
yeah.
Very long story.
Yeah.
Insanely long.
Yeah.
So look out for that this Friday. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And when I say it's a dream, it's honestly not a dream. It's just a. It's not. I've never thought of that in my life. I went to Las Vegas a few years ago, and I have this drunk friend. He is trashed, and we were there a few days after his birthday,
Yeah.
and he was trying to get us to do something with him before we left, because it was like our second to last day. We were going to go sightseeing the next day. He said, "Guys, it's my dream for you guys to ride this zip line with me."
I think I know who it
He
is.
said it was our dream to get on the zip line in Las Vegas. He said it was his dream.
I always thought of doing that with you guys.
And I was like, no, you didn't. You just thought of it just now.
Yeah.
It's just the most ridiculous wordplay of all time. It's been my dream.
Yeah.
Persuasion. Matt, it's just been my dream this whole time.
Yeah.
For you guys to ride this zip line with me in this Dave and Buster's of a city.
Even Busters.
Well, Las Vegas is like a Dave and Buster's of
See?
yeah. Everybody just playing games, having fun,
Yeah.
playing skee ball.
Yeah. So
What
catch.
happened was
Is this an update?
the Stone Cold thing, Stone Cold Brian Pillman. Vince McMahon originally wanted Brian Pillman to shoot the gun twice before the camera's cut, like at a wall or something. But USA was like, no.
So the network.
Oh, the TV network.
Yeah.
So the camera, when the camera cut off, it's implied that he shot the gun.
Oh, so he
didn't
never
actually shot.
he never shot it on live TV.
No. The thing the USA Network was mad about is Brian Pillman dropping an F-bomb.
Oh, he dropped an F-bomb in the segment?
Yep.
They didn't blur it out?
He said, I'm gonna fucking kill him!
Oh.
Let this son of a bitch go!
Jesus Christ. WWE Back today. My God.
They almost got them cut off the network.
AEW is bringing it back. Not too dare.
Well, they got very good backing from Turner Broadcasting, because Turner still got a... I don't know if they got a little vengeance in their minds, because WWE put them out of business. WCW was on TNT.
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember that.
That's why they bring back WCW Legends.
Right.
Sting.
Taz.
Well, Taz was on ECW. Juventud next week. WCW Legend.
Didn't a Guerrero come back?
Chavo. But he was never on WCW, was he?
Yeah, he was. He was the Cruiserweight champion.
Oh, never mind. I don't know my wrestling history like he does.
Catch us on the Bear Friday.
Catch us on the Bear. Join the Facebook group.
Yep.
Unhelpful Advice Podcast. That thing's going to blow up. I promise. We're going to be right up there with Dax Shepard here in a few weeks. I can't live in a world where Dax Shepard has a better show than we do, Teddy.
Right.
I can't comprehend that. Without a Paddle Guy, cannot have a better show.
Great movie, though.
Oh, I love the movie. I actually like him.
Employee of the Month.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like Dax Shepard. I don't like the fact that he can have conversations with anybody he wants.
Celebrities with podcasts. Except for Rogan. When you're like a big movie star and then you're like, I'm going to decide to have a podcast. Obviously, it's life made.
Teddy, I go back in time to 2016 or whenever we were like at B-Dubs. Let's do a podcast. And you put that Instagram post out there. Coming soon. I didn't know it was going to be... We probably should have jumped on it a little sooner.
Yeah.
But, thinking that, would we have continued doing it? Say if it didn't get the attention that things get now.
Right.
Because they're kind of in now.
Yeah.
Would we have lost interest in it earlier? And we wouldn't have gotten opportunities like we do now to cover wild stories like Andrew and A couple months ago. Like, would we have even been around to do that anymore? If we started early.
We would have an old episode about this fake account, and then it comes back here in a couple months.
Oh, God. Imagine if we did them in 2016, how rough they would have been. They'd have been horrible. They'd have been terrible, Teddy.
Yeah. I'm more tech savvy now than I've ever been.
Yeah, that comes back into my mind every now and then. I'm like, what happened? What would have happened if we'd have started sooner?
Right.
Would we be in a better place now, or would we be not even doing this now?
Good question. I don't know.
I've been kind of pondering it.
Yeah.
But that's in the past. 2016, 2020 was wild.
Yep.
We might have got some good stories out of that.
Perhaps. Do we plug everything? Hotline 540-358-1583. Call it.
Unhelpful advice email. If you got any email submissions, please hit that.
Yeah. If you don't like your voice,
unhelpfuladvicepodcast@gmail.com. Write us an email, and if you don't get the proper version of to or there, we'll let it slide. Because
let it fly. That song, is that a Travis Scott song?
I think that's Lil Wayne with Travis Scott. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and type us up a formal email of a story. What did I say the story should be earlier? What their friends would do to them in dire situations.
Would you dump them in a dumpster?
Or would you take them home and put them on their pillow and tuck them into bed?
Yeah. I say Matthew's life. We'll end it there. He knows what I'm talking about.
I was there, and it wasn't just Matthew that died.
Yeah.
There was another friend of ours that died.
Mm-hmm.
I watched 2 deaths. And I watched one magically rally the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
He just left like nothing had happened, and I hung out with him that night, the next night. I was like, I have no idea how you're walking on 2 legs right now. I have no idea how you made it here, but you're here.
All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
We're out.